Meat bicycle!
Hello everybody, welcome back to another modded weapon guide here on Borderlands 2. Today I am back with a new modded SMG to review. It's a version of the Hellfire and it is called the Demon, made by Holy Hades over on the Borderlands 2 community GitHub. I believe this is the first weapon that we're going to be reviewing from Holy Hades. There's a couple appeared in his section, and this one is the one that we're going to start with, called the Demon. And yeah, like I said, it was a Hellfire overhaul. It actually uses adaptive bullets and pretty damn good weapon actually. It is currently listed in his section under the OP stuff. I don't think it's too OP really. Obviously it does kill pretty well, but this thing is absolutely awesome to play with. I've had a lot of fun just running around shooting people with it. So yeah, I'm going to be giving it a review anyway, and as always we'll start off by showing you guys exactly where to get this weapon. So as always, you can click on the link in the description. That will take you straight there, or you can navigate there yourself and have a little browse by clicking on Borderlands 2 mods and then scrolling down to Holy Hades section, which is obviously under H alphabetically in the GitHub. Click on that and that will bring up his weapons information page and a little couple of subfolders right here. We're going to go into the OP stuff and then click on the Demon and then scroll down. Click on the raw tab, right click save as, save into your Borderlands 2 binaries folder. Remember what you've saved it as, come into the game and then execute it in the console commands, and that will change the Hellfire into the Demon. It's also worth noting that I've just looked back on his GitHub and he has now got a normal Demon, which is the one we're going to be reviewing today, which is a Hellfire overhaul, or there is now a Sandhawk shooting projectile version of it as well, so choose whichever one you want. So this is what the weapon looks like in the overview. Not too much information on the weapon card, but of course you can see right there the different colours under adaptive bullets mean that it can actually shoot fire or shock, corrosive or slag as well. The red text says we don't need no fire. Obviously that is a song reference, which was what the original Hellfire says as well. So time to go and do some killing, bringing it to opportunity right now. Purely for the reason that started off in Bloodshot Stronghold, obviously a lot of enemies weak to fire, things like that, flesh enemies as you call them. So I thought I'd bring it to opportunity as well, where we also have high shielded Hyperion enemies as well as loaders. So I really wanted to show off the actual bullet adaptability using this. So we're going to try and take on multiple guys with different element weaknesses, things like that, to show off how the adaptive bullets actually work. So yeah, come to the weapons information page right here. Not a massive amount of information, but it gives you the basics of what you need to know. So like I said, this is the Demon, which is a Hellfire overhaul made by Holy Hades. This will break the Orc, so if you're using an Orc at all, probably put it away while you're running this mod. Now this will adapt the elements to the enemy. So if you shoot a loader, it will actually deal corrosive damage. If you shoot a human enemy, it'll deal flesh damage. The gun basically decides what element is best used on what enemy. So sometimes you will get a slight bit of slag on an enemy, and then it'll do fire damage. You turn to a loader, you'll do corrosive damage, that kind of thing as well. It's quite a smart actual thing, the adaptive bullets as well. I've seen quite a few mods come out now, modded guns that have been made with adaptive bullets as well. This one has actually been taken from Dashiku's Shikurian weapon, and the skin has been taken from Kia Trio's revamped Hellfire as well. This will use a non-elemental Hellfire, so your Hellfire will actually show up as non-elemental, but of course the adaptive bullets will do the they'll do the deciding on what is best for the gun. The best thing about having adaptive bullets as well is the fact that you can run the whole game really if you want to with this thing. So yeah, you never have to think, oh god, you know, I've only got fire weapons, I'm coming up against loaders, things like that. You can actually just sit there and run any enemy in any map, and the gun will actually do all the work for you. So this is a really, really good all, you know, ranged weapon where you don't have to actually worry about what you're taking to a fight. It's a good backup weapon really as well. You know, if you want to take in your favourite corrosive gun for loaders, things like that, go ahead and do it. But if you run out of ammo and you think, oh god, it's so far to an ammo machine, you know, it's going to take me ages, just pull this thing out and it will nicely lead you by while you stock up on a bit of ammo as well. Also, the Hellfire side of this has been buffed as well. This weapon has actually had a damage buff as well to make it more powerful. And also, he provides a Gibbed code as well for you to put into Gibbed, so you get the right weapon that's obviously been used to test this on. So always paste the developers' codes in there if they provide them. It will give you the best one that they're actually designed for. So yeah, as you can see, it's doing pretty well, this thing. It is, like I said, it is slightly OP in a way, just purely for the fact that it does do a lot of damage to enemies, but I wouldn't say this is the most OP weapon in the world. It certainly doesn't one-shot everything. You do have to still actually do your aiming, your killing, that kind of thing. It's not just one shot, one kill, which is pretty good as well. But it's nice to think that you know, he's listed this as OP. For a lot of people out there that do not like OP weapons, that might accuse this thing of it, it has already been tagged as an OP weapon. But you know, it's certainly a good weapon, especially for people that may struggle with certain enemies, certain areas. This is a good backup for them as well. And as you can see, it does take down some high level enemies pretty well. So yeah, but you're going to struggle with bosses, things like that. You're still going to need to have a good skill set and the right setup for your character to actually do really well in this. So yeah, there you go guys, that is the Demon, a modded weapon made by Holy Hades. Good start on Holy Hades. Like I said, this is the first weapon we've reviewed, so look forward to doing a couple more of his weapons as well, and hopefully have some fun with them. Anyway, let me know what you think of this thing down in the comments below. Go and give it a try, and hopefully have a bit of fun with it like I did. But for now, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.